Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Secrets of the Stones. Today's stone is spinel. Spinel is usually red or black, but can also be orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, indigo, or absolutely clear. It is composed of magnesium aluminum oxide with trace impurities of titanium, iron, zinc, manganese, or calcium. Magnesium in the stone relaxes the yin aspects of the body, meaning the inner arms, inner legs, and abdomen, while aluminum clears fire and anchors it back to the kidney gate, or Ming Men, a point situated between the two kidneys on the lower back. This stone is grounding and anchoring. Its effects can be felt along the penetrating or Chang meridian, pictured on the right, and the Yin Wei or Yin linking meridian, pictured on the left. Spinel has a cubic crystal structure and an affinity for the spleen and stomach, Earth Temperament. Cubic crystals, like spinel, primarily help establish boundaries and affirm our sense of security. They are able to tonify deficiency, consolidate qi, maintain unresolved latency, and are associated with the stomach and spleen earth meridians. The stomach meridian traverses the face, and this is why cubic crystals have an anatomical association with the skull and the facial bones, as well as the bite. They are beneficial for treating conditions such as insecurity, insomnia, irregular menstruation, irregular bowel habits, injury to the facial bones, and problems with the bite. Spinel is particularly helpful for people who have congenital issues that were caused by imbalances in utero. Spinel helps facilitate communication between the heart and the kidney meridians, or the fire and water elements. It calms the spirit and has an anchoring and grounding effect. It is beneficial for clearing fire and anchoring it back to the kidneys at the kidney gate, or Ming Men, to facilitate renewal and rebirth. Regarding its effects on the yin linking or yin wei meridian, spinel helps resolve major traumatic events that occurred during childhood. It is beneficial for addressing feelings of low self-esteem, profound depression, emptiness, or a lack of motivation. The different colors have an effect on the different stages of development in utero. Congenital issues that have resulted from imbalances can be pinpointed and the appropriate colored stone applied. Expectant mothers can hold the stone in the hands during labor to ease the process of delivery. When choosing a color, the 5 elements or the 7 chakras can be used as a guide. Red, orange, and yellow spinel is beneficial for congenital kidney qi stagnation caused by imbalances during conception. Kidney qi is responsible for maturation and development, so perhaps there would be slow development in children with kidney qi stagnation. Another name for the penetrating or Chang meridian is sea of blood. The Chang meridian traverses the uterus, and the uterus is also given the name the sea of blood. This Chang meridian is important for treating gynecological conditions. It is said to transform the kidney essence into menstrual blood, which happens at the age of 14 when the kidney essence matures. It plays a key role in maintaining healthy menstruation. Red spinel regulates the penetrating or Chang meridian regarding its relationship to the uterus or the sea of blood. And in Western medicine, the sea of blood also coincides with the aortic stem and the aortic artery. As you could see on the image on the screen, the Chang meridian does traverse this area. Green spinel affects the relationship between the penetrating vessel or Chang meridian and the sea of the primary meridians, known as the Ren meridian, pictured on the right. The Ren meridian travels along the midline of the body and is responsible for the yin substances, or blood and hormones, the cooling substances, while the Yang meridian is the Du meridian that travels along the midline of the back. Green and yellow spinel primarily affect the penetrating vessel and affect the postnatal qi, the qi that we acquire from the food we eat and the environment we live in after we are born. Green and blue spinel address congenital issues caused by imbalances during the third trimester that are related to the mother's consumption of alcohol or drugs, which has weakened the earth element. If you are unsure about which stage of pregnancy the problems stem from, black spinel can be used. Black spinel is anchoring and allows for all possibilities, while clear spinel gives light. So what are the practical applications of this stone? You can massage, place, or tape this stone on the inner aspect of the foot in the small notch directly beneath the first metatarsal bone of the big toe, on a point known as spleen 4, and on the upper border of the pubic bone, 2 fingers width lateral to the midline, on a point known as stomach 30, to address issues affecting the Chang meridian, including childbirth and congenital issues that occurred in utero. You can massage, place, or tape spinel on the inner forearm, 3 fingers width above the center of the crease of the wrist, between the 2 tendons, on a point known as pericardium 6, to address problems within the yin wei or yin linking meridian, such as childhood trauma. Wear spinel as jewelry to address any of the functions and uses mentioned in this video. When combined with tourmaline, spinel rectifies damage to the DNA and stimulates the protective qi, the defensive or wei qi, which prevents invasion by exterior pathogenic factors. This qi is pictured here, but on the body it would be the skin and the outermost level, the most superficial level. Spinel can be combined with amazonite to encourage diversity while staying grounded. Spinel and amazonite together will encourage a person to come out into the world. Combine spinel with stones that contain chromium, such as alexandrite on the left and chrysoberyl, cat's eye, on the right, to affect the Chang meridian more directly. I've done another video on the elixirs, and I will link it at the end of this video, but spinel elixir is beneficial for resolving childhood trauma. You can cleanse the stone once a month in running water and place it in the sun to dry, or place it next to a clear quartz crystal to recharge. And spinel comes in all of the colors of the rainbow. Well, thank you for joining me tonight on Secrets of the Stones. I hope you're having a wonderful evening or day, and I'll see you next time.